In the Factor follow-up segment tonight, reaction to our interview with Rudy Giuliani. Joining us now from Washington, Katrina Pearson, former spokesperson for the Trump campaign, along with Democratic strategist Adam Green. I'll start with you, Katrina. Rudy Giuliani pulled himself out of the mix. What your thoughts? I mean, he came with a lot of emotion here. He said he really was part of that Trump campaign, and he felt it was best if he pulled himself out. Your thoughts?
Well, he absolutely was, Eric. You know, I got to know the mayor quite well during this campaign. You'll recall there was just a handful of us who came out of the gate defending Mr. Trump, and he's absolutely right. You know, we were passionate and very defensive of him because we believed in him and his ability to be the next president of the United States. And you know, throughout that process, he was very engaged and committed to helping the president-elect become the next president. I would see him giving Mr. Trump advice on the plane, and he was very emotional about this. And so it was shocking to a lot of people to see him take his name out of contention, because he does have a lot of support among those who were supporting Mr. Trump early on.
All right, now, Adam, this is no spin zone, but Democrats are going to spin this in a way, and we'll watch and see what happens over the weekend. Your thoughts? What's the Democratic spin to this?
Well, first, thanks for having me on, Eric. And I'll just say it was a little bit sad, honestly. You know, just like with my home state governor, Chris Christie, a few weeks ago, Rudy Giuliani did not voluntarily step down. He was passed over, and passed over for good reason. You know, like so many of the nominees we've seen coming out of Trump world, if President-elect Trump had gone with Rudy Giuliani, this would have been one more betrayal of Trump's own voters, who thought they were voting to take on the corporate establishment, to take on the political establishment, and instead keep getting more of the same. I mean, we just saw him announce the head of Dow Chemical, and you just discussed the head of Exxon to run our foreign policy and our jobs policies. I mean, these are people that fundamentally work against Republican communities, Democratic communities, independent communities, and this is not what people voted for.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to call a little audible here, and we're going to keep Adam and Katrina. We want you to stay with us, because we're going to continue this conversation with both of them in just a moment. Katrina, you heard Rudy Giuliani say that if Mitt Romney were picked to be selected to be Secretary of State to President-elect Donald Trump, he needed to walk back some of the comments that he had made about Mr. Trump during the primary and during the election. Your thoughts?
Well, he should. He insulted Mr. Trump, his voters, his supporters, and anyone who felt like making America great again was somehow a bad thing. But, you know, at the end of the day, Mr. Trump is going to make this decision, and people are going to stand by his decision. He made a commitment to bring on the people that he felt would be best to do the jobs. And of course, that's going to mean business CEOs. It's going to mean bringing in people that aren't going to be approved of by politicians, because Americans voted. They're tired of having politicians and folks from academia to go out there and be put in positions based upon an ideology or a philosophy. Mr. Trump is going to appoint people that is going to get things done. He's made a commitment to this country and to the people of this country, and he's not even president yet and already making waves.
And Adam, before the break, you pushed back a little bit on Dow Chemical Chairman Andrew Liveris. The man basically said he's going to keep some jobs, he's going to create some jobs right here in America because of President-elect Donald Trump.
Yeah, that was kind of a head fake. I mean, Dow Chemical is the number 2 toxic polluter in the nation. You know, they've hurt millions of people, polluting Republican air, Republican water, Democratic air, Democratic water. This is not a model corporate actor. I do think Katrina made an interesting point about philosophy. You know, a lot of the people that we've seen get appointed, like Steve Mnuchin for Treasury Secretary, do have a philosophy, but their philosophy is get rich by hurting working families. In his case, he made millions of dollars by foreclosing on people's homes.
Adam, you're just lobbing some grenades here. I don't have a lot of time. Go ahead, Katrina.
But I don't think you could really assume what someone else's philosophy is. And the philosophy is absolutely to make money. It's to absolutely make money. And that's what Mr. Trump did. He put someone in place to make this country money.
Did people vote for more Wall Street bankers on November 8th? Is that what they voted for? More Wall Street bankers?
No, people voted for Donald J. Trump, because they trust and believe that he's going to appoint the right people to get the job done.
Goldman Sachs bankers, and that's not what people voted for on November 8th.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Adam,
being successful.
You have
people
a president-elect
being successful for closing on people's homes.
All right, guys, guess what? I ran out of time. I have to wrap you up. I apologize for that. Katrina, Adam, thank you.